From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Stacia Knight.
Hey, if you need something to do tomorrow, come and see the weather team and our storm trackers at Bob Mills Furniture around 71st and Garnett from 10 a.m. to noon. And we'll be inside in the nice and cool air conditioning. But our storm trackers, they're bringing their trucks and they're going to have a little touch a truck event in the parking lot. So bring the kiddos out. We'll have a good time and it'll be something fun to do while you're beating the heat, because all we're going to be doing this weekend and next week is trying to beat the heat. We also want to talk about air quality. And Saharan dust is overhead. You can't see it too well, but it's out there, and it sometimes has a bit of a hazy look to the sky. A lot of this is causing problems down in Texas with air quality issues, but it has been moving up over Oklahoma. It will continue to do so throughout the weekend. This is just the time of year typically when we see Saharan dust move in, and we'll keep it around at least through the first part of next week. I also want to talk about the drought monitor, because July has been a wet month across the state. Some areas have picked up more, others have picked up less, but overall it's been a wet month. So our drought conditions not that bad in Oklahoma, and 18% of our state is technically under a drought. Up in Kansas, it's 72% of the state. Nebraska, almost 70%. The worst conditions in terms of entire states being almost in drought conditions: Iowa at 83%, Wisconsin 82%, Minnesota at 80%. So again, we're okay right now for the most part, but if we continue with really hot and dry stretches of weather, we may end up in a flash drought situation, and that is not what we want. But we need the air pattern to change, and it looks like it could do so by next weekend, maybe bringing back more rain chances and getting temperatures not to top out in the triple digits, but we'll have to get there first. Quick look at area lakes. If you're planning on heading to the lakes this weekend, Copan still 5 feet below, Skiatook 5 feet below. Everywhere else, though, area lakes are doing okay, either normal or slightly above. So for this weekend, there could be a few spotty showers tomorrow morning north of Tulsa, but dry other than that. And then we continue to stay dry until next weekend. And that's when our weather pattern changes. We start to turn back to northwest flow aloft, and that means our rain, our storm chances could come in just little waves kind of here and there within that flow. It's 97 in Tulsa right now, heat index 102. Today we have heat advisories until 9 o'clock. We have excessive heat warnings in Kansas. We'll have those again tomorrow. But there's a breeze, and the breeze helps on really hot days. It's sustained at 18 miles per hour, but we've had gusts near 25. Unfortunately, tomorrow and again on Sunday, the winds are going to be a lot lighter, so there won't be as much air movement this weekend, and that is going to make it feel a little worse outside. So again, we appreciate a breeze on really hot days like today. It's 96 downtown, 99 in Jinx, and 100 in Sapulpa and Glenpool at this hour. Tomorrow morning we start in the 70s with a few spotty showers, potentially north and northeast of Tulsa. They'll be very light, won't last long, and won't be any big deal. Most of us will be dry. In the afternoon, upper 90s, low 100s. Of course, the heat index tomorrow afternoon will be anywhere from 105 to 110. So more heat advisories in place for Oklahoma, and excessive heat warnings up in Kansas for your Saturday. At 4 o'clock, it'll feel like it's around 107 in the metro, 105 in Okmulgee tomorrow, 105 up in Coffeyville. Whole hog days is going on in Eufaula. Just drink plenty of water and have a good time. The parade is tonight, and then a lot more fun activities tomorrow. For your Sunday, it's hot, and we continue with probably more heat advisories and warnings on Sunday. Upper 90s, low 100s. That heat dome, it really settles in, parks itself on top of us for Monday through Thursday. So that's when we'll see our hottest temperatures, and we're looking at anywhere from 103 up to 105 on those days. And I would not even be surprised if there are places hotter than that, especially southwest of Tulsa. But then farther out, looking at next weekend, that's when potentially the pattern changes, and maybe highs will get back closer to normal in the mid-90s. And that will feel like Christmas.
It'll be great.
It'll feel so great.
You know, yesterday it said 104 on Wednesday. Now it says 105. It just keeps going up.
For that little section.
But did you look at next weekend?
There's a focus on the positive here, people, yeah.
But you said that, and then it went up the other day, too.
We don't need this negativity right
Yeah.
I know.
You need a weekend.
It's the heat.